Hi Gemini, this is Marishi, your my Charlotte Loka. I'm using my Tarot Illuminati deck this week and I've got 5 cards on the table. The Emperor is your first card. We've got the 5 cups. The center of the reading is the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the Sun, and the last card is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Behind the deck is the 6 of Swords. Okay, so what I see is you do realize something is not working, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles. Something which you really hoped you saw a future with is not working, and I will say you are moving on. Okay, your situation right now is like moving on, leaving everything behind which you thought which was going to work out. Okay, you will have a future. It might be a relationship reading, okay, whatever it was. You thought, you know, it is, untouchable, but yet it is in reverse. The last card of the reading, it's like you lost everything. You might have invested so much in this, okay, with even with the Emperor. You see you thought you saw a future, a potential future, okay, but yet you were wrong. You were juggling with the situation for some time, okay, to make it work. Center of the reading, 2 of Pentacles. You were juggling for this. There was so much storm which was going around you, okay. There was so much conflicts which you had to bear, and yet you try to make it work, okay. You try to be the bigger person, okay. You try to have an upper hand with whatever was going around you, which was making things shaky, okay. You wanted to be in power. Even if things were falling apart, you were trying to balance it, okay. You were trying to balance it, thinking there is still not there is still you can still save this, okay. You can still save the situation by trying to be very diplomatic. Emperor does that. Emperor is somebody who thinks like the bigger person, okay, because of the experiences he had in the past. He knows how to deal with things. He might be diplomatic, but he is experienced, okay. So he's not somebody who is going to be like rash about his decisions, but yet he's like the controller. He wants to control things. He wants to have everything within his grasp in such a way, like everything should go according to how he plans, okay. Because although he's an emperor, he has an adamant nature to him. If you look at this card, he has his one of his foot up, okay, one of his legs is up, okay, very laid back. It's almost like he's chilled and a little arrogant, okay, about the position he has. I would say you are coming out as an emperor, or you might be dealing with an Aries or a Taurian or an earth sign. Yeah, and there is this arrogance about it that you will be able to save the situation. It will work out the way you want, okay. How much ever it seems shaky right now, you will finally make it come to how you want it to be. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, it's almost like you have a globe in your hand. It's like the world is in your hand. The world is your playground. However people try to disrupt things, at the end you will get what you want. That kind of an energy is coming up with the first card as you. But how much ever you try to be diplomatic about the situation, trying to calm things down, okay, okay, balance the situation. If you look at this card, there is a storm happening behind this person, okay. If you look at the waters behind him, it is very high tide, like, the ships are bubbling behind him, okay. And yet he's trying to, I don't know what he's doing up there. He's still trying to juggle this pentacles, okay. It's almost like it is meant to be that he has to have uh, both of them, okay, both the worlds. I also want to say there is outer influences from this card. I want to say things not working out is not just because of you, okay, not just because of the Gemini. It is also because of the outer influences which has creeped into your relationship. If it is a relationship, it is not fully dependent on what you did, what you do or did. Others also had a say in it. Others had a say in it, and whatever they said, it disappointed you. You had regrets, and you have to, if, let's say, one is your wife, your girlfriend, your fiancé, whatever, okay, whatever. This was a bride, okay. One was somebody who was your partner, and the other is like your family, your friends, your workplace, whatever, okay. And you're trying to balance both. Let's say your partner doesn't like your family, and your partner is like blah 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 about your family, and this family doesn't like your partner, and they go blah 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 about her, and they're trying to, um, crib about, the whining situation where they don't like each other, but you're in the center of it. You want this person as well as you want your family. You don't want to, dump one to have the other, okay, because both are important to you, both are significant to you. You cannot choose between the two of them, okay. Both, you want both, and that's how it works. But then, if I think for some time you were trying to balance both of them, but there was so much unhappiness, okay. You were trying to be the bigger person, thinking you will be able to handle both of them at one time, okay, and make things work, okay. With the sun up there, you thought you can handle this situation. How much ever shaky it was, you didn't let go of either of them, okay. It was both important to you, and you held on to both of them. You made your family or your whoever, the friends or work, you made them happy, as well as this one who might be your partner, you made them happy as well, okay. You kept them on equal balance, okay. You gave them equal importance. And it was difficult. It was difficult. How much ever you thought you were doing a good job, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You had to drop one of them because it's not working. It wasn't working. You thought you could make it work, but it isn't working, okay. You had to drop one of the balls. That's what I see. For a very long time you held on to both, and you had so much disappointments, okay. You saw this is not how it should be, okay. The clarity is there. This is not how it should be. This is not what you want, okay. How much ever you hold them, both of them are not unhappy to with each other, and you're in the center. You're like, you're stuck, that's very toxic. That's very toxic, and you want to move on, okay. Six of Swords, you are, because it's not working out, okay. You are moving on. I don't know whom you're dropping, whom you're dropped, but you're not happy about whoever you dropped. But you understand this is how it should be. Okay? Letting go of something is a way forward. That's what I get from your reading. The wheel and the Ten of Wands. This Two of Pentacles, this juggling situation was so burdensome. Okay? And you tried doing this for maybe 2 years, 3 years or something, trying to be very diplomatic about the situation, but now it has become so burdensome, you have to drop it. Okay? Because you know this is not the way forward. It doesn't make you happy. Okay? It doesn't make you happy. You've lost faith in the situation somehow. Okay? You don't see it working. That's why you drop something. Okay? Because you don't see it working. With the Three of Swords, you want to heal something. Heal yourself maybe. Okay? Even the Princess of Swords and Seven of Swords. For some reason, I want to say you're coming out clean. You're coming out there in the open. Okay? Telling them there is no chance making it work because maybe your family doesn't approve. Okay? For some reason, I'm seeing two sides. Okay? You had to balance two sides. I don't know what sides they are, but just going with the story, I want to say a family and a significant partner. You're dropping it because you don't see a future if this is how it's going to be. Okay? You wished for this person, but yet you don't see it working in the long run. You don't see it long. With the Queen of Swords, you're making a practical decision about the situation by coming out clean. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, you're not going to be trying to make it work, and you might be hiding the situation with each of these people. Okay, so you might be telling things diplomatically to your partner, saying, I told this to her, your parents, I told them to back off and blah blah blah. And to your parents you will go and say, I told her of this, to just keep both of them happy. That kind of an energy is which is coming out. Okay, you were trying to make this work for too long. Now you're done. Okay, you're done. You're not willing to work. And I also want to say some tower moment has happened in the recent past. Okay, in the recent past, and it was unjust as well. Okay, some tower moment, you might have broke out the news. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, which I spoke about, you might have come out clean. Okay, and you might have dropped one of the ball, and you might have told both of them that this is my decision. Okay, you're willing to move on by ending something. I'm not sure what you ended, but you are moving on. Okay, you might be dealing with the Capricorn energy, and you're moving on from that person because you're cutting. Okay, what you are moving on is not your family, it might be your partner. Because this was toxic, and it could be the other side as well. Your family was toxic and you're moving on from your family. Okay, and you have thought it through, you have thought it very well. Instinctively your higher self has told you what is right and what is wrong, and you're moving on with that decision. Okay, you are moving on from unhappy times. This is a family card as well. Okay, this is a past card as well, but you're stuck. Okay, this is like happiness in the past. Okay, but you want to transition, move on from this phase. Okay, leave everything in the past. Even with the first card which I showed you, Six of Swords, it is moving on. Okay, leaving everything behind and moving on. You might be cutting ties with an earth sign. Okay, with the King of Pentacles in reverse, who is very close to you. Okay, and you have realized it's not working on, who is very close to you, and you realize this person is not working out for you. Okay, and you're depleted. I would say there was so much conflicts which was going on. Now nothing. Okay, it has come to a complete full stop. It is affecting you emotionally as well with the Temperance in reverse. You don't like the prospect of ending this, but yet you know this is what you need to do. Okay, you might be losing sleep over this person. Okay, and you're still going back into the past thinking what could have been. Yeah, if both the, if you could have balanced it, both both these people, how it could have been, if it it could have worked out for you. Yeah, you're looking back, if there might have been a chance, if it was possible for you to make them both like each other. Yeah, so that's there. I think I'll stop there. Yeah, you feel a little a little injustice which has happened. Anyways, but you're coming out in the open. You are letting this person know, whoever it is, that it is not going to work out. Okay, it is not going to work out, and you're dropping this person for some reason, and because you want to move on with the world, for your sake maybe. Okay, for your sake maybe. Ten of Pentacles, that's the last card, so it is like this is not what you actually perceived into your future, but yet you need to, even though it brings you unhappiness, okay, it brings you so much disappointments, regrets, you know this is the right thing to do. Yeah, you know you cannot juggle this for too long. I want to say you have been hiding it from both the parties for some reason. You have been hiding it with both the parties, and I don't want to say you were you had partner A, partner B. No, this is different, like a significant other and a family situation, like some kind of influences, because with the storm behind it, I don't want to say it's like you'll be dealing with multiple people. It's more like it didn't work out, because with the family situation going around here, there is a dog, yes, there is a dog, there are children, etc. So it's like a family situation might have creeped in, and they don't like your significant partner, and your significant partner doesn't like your family, and that has screwed up everything for you, and you're deciding you have to dump one of them. I don't think so you're going to dump your family. You never know. Okay, but I see you cutting off with an earth sign. There was a Capricorn energy as well up there, so maybe a Leo, but I don't think so this is a Leo we are speaking to. You might be dealing with a water sign as well. Okay, anyways, what is this 10 of Pentacles here for? 18 minutes already. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Can you tell me? I should have checked the 2 of Pentacles, but I'll come back to that. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What is this 10 of Pentacles in reverse here for? See, High Priestess. 6 of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands. You're not going to look back into the future. For some reason, you are not thinking, trusting your instincts as well. Things are not going great. This is a repeat card, I think, somewhere up there. The 6 of Cups in reverse also had come up. So it's almost like, it's not happy anymore. Either both the people, like your significant other is also not happy. You had a good time with this person previously, but with all the storm which is going around, things are getting shaky, and it's not happy anymore. Even with your family, it's like you had a good relationship with your parents, your siblings, etc. But with this person coming in, and they don't like this new person of yours, and it's not the same anymore. Okay, it's not the same anymore. So you are thinking like this is the only way you can fix things. Okay, but somewhere I would say you're thinking not straight. Okay, somewhere there is a selfishness which is coming through as well, and you're not looking back. I don't know whom you're dumping. Probably you're dumping your family for your significant other. Probably that is the reason why they're showing. Anyways, it depends on each of your situations. Sometimes it's not going to be clear in a general reading, because I'm reading for thousands of people out there, and it will make sense to each of you. Your outcomes would be different for each person, so I can't come out with an outcome here. Okay, anyways, Two of Pentacles. Can you tell me what is this Two of Pentacles about? Empress. Okay, you're dealing with a mother as well. Okay, a mother. And okay, I want to say you might be like the family situation which I said. You might be dealing with a mother who has a very sharp tongue. I don't want to say it, but a mother who's a little bitchy. Does that sound familiar? A mother who doesn't like your girlfriend. There are so many mothers out there who doesn't like um, the girl whom their son, likes. So that's the reason why I had to smile at these cards. Okay. So it makes sense to me now when you're juggling and I was talking about the family. Okay, so the Empress, Empress is like a mother as well, yeah? So somebody with a very sharp tongue. This is my bitch card, so yeah, I'm not going to call your mother a bitch, but just saying. What else? That's rude of me. I'm not saying that. Okay. Could you tell me more? Can you tell me more about this Two of Pentacles face? Yeah, this is a repeat card. Okay, earlier also it showed me, and I was just joking around with you guys. So I think the Gemini is very close to the mother. Okay, and mama's boy or something of that sort. Now don't go and dislike my reading just because I called you mama's boy, but you want to keep your mother happy, yeah? And the mother is not happy with mother is very verbal that she doesn't like your partner, and she is not going to make it work for you, yeah? And her pride has been affected. That is weird. Or you don't want to affect her pride. If you bring this girl into the house, you are literally insulting your mother, and you don't think that would go down well. Yeah, you waited for this situation to work out. Okay, you have kept things hidden from, like I said earlier as well. Okay, you thought it was okay to make it work by hiding things from your mother, probably. Okay, thinking if you wait with the Hangman energy, if you wait, things will sort out by itself. But Two of Wands in reverse. You don't see a future here. You don't see a future here. You might be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, on earth sign person. Now you have to let go of this earth. Even though this earth sign person doesn't have the time for this bullshit. Yeah, she might have waited for so long. Just flip the characters, he and she. Okay, just don't go with the gender. Like, just because a card is a she, I have to say she, but it will be a he in your situation. I see so many comments which is like confused about how the reading is done. It is a general reading, man. How can I know? How can I keep saying he, she, he, she? Physically impossible. Yeah, it will take me 2 hours to complete a reading if I keep doing that. Anyways, do you want to say anything else about this Two of Pentacles? Okay, it's a dead end for you guys. Okay, you are exhausted with the situation. You are done. You're tired. You are tired being a diplomat. You are tired making everybody happy. Okay, now you're like blah. Okay, you are moving on. Okay, you are willing to just make one happy at least. Yeah, rather than juggling both and making both get pissed at you because they know you are hiding things from them. Could you tell me more? I'm taking my own sweet time because yours is the last reading. I'm telling you, some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn person. Maybe your mother is a Capricorn or your girlfriend is a Capricorn. Yeah, and for some reason the High Priestess, you're not thinking straight. Or you're not believing your instincts. It's a repeat message. Whatever you're doing, it's wrong. High Priestess in reverse. It's broken already. That's weird. Could you tell me more? Ace of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Wow, okay. I think you're going to hurt your mother instead. Yeah, and you're going to work it out with the woman. With the Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups and Page of Cups and Three of Pentacles, you're going to make it work with this person because you are dependent on them. Like there is this devil energy which is coming through. You are bounded by this person and you think the world about them. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Could you tell me more? Oh, that's interesting now actually. Could you tell me more? Yeah, you think the world about this person. Anything else? You literally can't live without them. You lose your sleep. Oh, that's a mother. I don't know. Yeah, again the earth sign, but in reverse. I'll just end the reading here. You have to choose between two people who are important to you, two people who are of different statures, like they have their own importance in your life. One, like two pentacles, one could be your mother figure, okay, because the Empress came out twice. The other could be an earth sign or somebody who is very significant to you, somebody who is very close to you, somebody whom you think is a world to you. But it is not working out when you're joining them both at the same time because both of them are not happy with each other and you are just stuck in the center of it. Okay? You have to make a decision and you have to drop one. It's up to you whom you drop. For some reason it seems like you can't do a fair choice of, you know, making them both understand they are both important to them and they have to try to figure out to make it work between the two of them. But for some reason the Empress and the Page of Swords, I feel like you have to deal with a person, possibly your mother, or it might be the mother of your child as well. Okay, somebody who has a very sharp tongue, yeah, and wants what they want. Okay, so if they're unhappy with somebody new or somebody, you know, maybe if they are unhappy with your own mother, they want you to cut ties with your mother. That is not right. Let me know in the comments because this has been a very interesting reading. For the first time, it seems like Gemini is getting my sympathy. I'm a Gemini. I'm a cusp. Okay, I am born on the 21st of June. I am literally a Gemini. I have nothing against you. Okay, so I think Gemini is in a position where they have to make a decision between two people who are important to them. My sympathies. Okay, but let me see, 29 minutes. Do you have an advice for the Gemini how to deal with this situation? How to deal with this situation? Do you have an advice for the Gemini people out there for this reading? How to deal with this situation? Jump off the cliff? What is this all about? I want to say be foolish about it. No. Oh, you need to walk out. Yeah. Both the cards say one thing. You need to venture out. Even the Eight of Cups is putting things in the back, like in the past, and walking away. Releasing yourself. That is a harsh advice. That is weird because it is not working. That is a weird advice. If it was me, I would have come up with a very diplomatic answer, like, try to make it work between the two of you. Like, either the mother should understand your girlfriend is important or your boyfriend is important for you, and try to resolve the matters with it. That would have been my advice as, a psychologist point of view. Okay, because both the people are important to you, then they should understand. But here your advice is just walk away. Walk away. Put everything in the past because it's not working. Then it's, you need to release yourself. It's not working. It's not working. Okay? And for some reason, this Knight of Cups came earlier as well. Maybe walk away and seek somebody out. Do you have a potential wedding? Or probably your mom found out somebody new. Only if you leave behind somebody. Yeah. No, not that story. Seven of Cups in reverse. Do you have anything else for the Gemini people out there? For Pentacles, you're holding on to things. Even if you move away, you will have this person in your heart. Okay, you're planning to sneak out on this person. You're planning to walk away from this person. You're going to escape without damaging too much, if that makes sense. Yes, maybe you're not going to make it very vocal that you're going to dump this person. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, you're going to dump this person. Three of Wands, you're going to look into the future. Trust me, this is not my advice. This would have not been something which I would have said. It's just not me. But maybe they know what's going on. Okay? Do you want to say anything else? 32 minutes. I'm being lenient with you guys this time. Just I've taken a day off yesterday, so I'm okay. What else you want to tell me, Gemini? Yes, your final card is a transition. The Death card is move on. Okay, put everything in the past. Move on. Okay. Yes. Maybe your advice is also don't say anything. Just walk away. I think that would be it for now. This is Marishi, your my channel. Until next week. Bye.